Tonight, the race for the White House takes flight. Welcome to the first debate of the 2024 presidential campaign, live at Baier Forum in Milwaukee.
8 Republican candidates have qualified and have chosen to be here on our debate stage tonight.
Our country is in decline. This decline is not inevitable, it's a choice. We need to send Joe Biden back to his basement and reverse American decline.
Who's the most best prepared for this job? I think unquestionably I'm the best prepared, the most tested, the most qualified and proven conservative in this race.
First, let me just address a question that is on everybody's mind at home tonight. Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name, and what the heck is he doing in the middle of this debate stage?
We cannot sit by any longer and allow the kind of spending that's going on in Washington. Because every dollar they spend is a dollar that these people are not allowed to spend on their children and their grandchildren.
I was a disillusioned young man growing up in a single-parent household mired in poverty. I wondered if the American dream was real for a kid like me. I can stand before you today and say the dream is alive and it is healthy.
I don't care about polls. What I care about, the fact is that no one is telling the American people the truth. The truth is that Biden didn't do this to us. Our Republicans did this to us too.
Let me just tell you that I'm a pro-life governor from a conservative state that have a conservative record in which I lowered taxes in Arkansas as governor.
He's weak and pathetic.
Of course, I'm from a town of 300 people. It's a big deal to make it on this stage. Now that everybody's gotten their memorized, pre-prepared slogans out of the way, we can actually have a real discussion now.
I was a House conservative leader before it was cool. I was the first person in this race.
I'm not sure I exactly understood Mike Pence's comment.
Let me explain it to you if I can. I'll go slower this time.
I was a House conservative leader before it was cool.
Absolutely. Going back and forth, being childish is not helpful to the American people.
I confess.
This is exactly why Margaret Thatcher said, if you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman.
There are two genders. This is our time for choosing.
And if God made you a man, you play sports against men.
We are going to take a brief moment and talk about the elephant not in the room. If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
President Trump, I believe, was the best president of the 21st century. It's a fact. That is wrong.
Over a year ago, I said that Donald Trump was morally disqualified from being president again as a result of what happened on January 6th.
Here's the bottom line. Someone's got to stop normalizing this conduct. And I am not going to bow to anyone when we have a president of the United States who disrespects the Constitution.
Trump is the most disliked politician in America.
Why are you at the Fox News debate tonight in Milwaukee?
Well, you know, a lot of people have been asking me that, and many people said you shouldn't do them, but you see the polls have come out, and I'm leading by 50 and 60 points. Some of them are at 1 and 0 and 2. I'm saying, do I sit there for an hour or 2 hours, whatever it's going to be, and get harassed by people that shouldn't even be running for president? Should I be doing that? But I just felt it would be more appropriate not to do the debate. I don't think it's right to do it.
Well, why?
If you're leading by 50, 60, and one problem leading by 70 points, and I'm saying, why am I doing it? And I'm going to have 8 people, 10 people, whoever made the debate, I don't know how many it is, but I'm going to have all these people screaming at me, shouting questions at me. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. I take it a pass.
How do you get indicted, every week and so cheerful?
I think it's a lot easier because I'm so high, so high in the polls, because it means I'm so high, I'm so high, the people get it.
Now listen, if you have not subscribed to a YouTube channel, do it right now. Do it today. And all you have to do is click the big red subscribe button.